Hey folks, Alan Manick, the HotRodHippie here, coming to you with new tools from SEMA 2018. This episode is going to be dedicated to metalworking, auto collision, and paint and body folks. I'll be doing another one about auto mechanic tools as well, but you might find this interesting if you're in that world, so let's check it out. So first, let's start off with Dynabrade. I started my week at Dynabrade checking out their booth and what they had to show. Dynabrade makes high quality, industrial grade air tools. Personally, I think they are some of the best air tools you can get. They also have a more affordable line that is now being changed to be called their Nitro Series line, and that was what they really had to show here at SEMA 2018. Personally, I use the professional grade tools on a regular basis. I really like them, but they carry a serious professional grade price. The Nitro Series is mostly import tools, but it is a more affordable line. It is more available to other people who don't necessarily find that they're going to invest in a belt sander that they're going to use once in a while, something like that. This new Nitro line has a lot of things in it. It's got cutoff tools, the extended length version, very similar to the AirCat one that I previously reviewed. They also have half horsepower die grinder, right angle die grinders. They've got buffers, a 3-inch buffer for spot detailing, a 5 to 8-inch buffer for your finish work. They've got some really interesting products, some high quality looking stuff, stripping tools, belt sanders, a lot of things at a much more reasonable price point than their more expensive high-end stuff. I think a few of the prices I heard thrown out were right around the $100 to $150 mark. Next up was from the folks at Evercoat. They have a new body filler. So this product is actually a color changing product. It actually won a SEMA New Product Award.
The winner goes to ITW Evercoat for their new Ontex color changing body filler.
And you can see that my filming situation, like nobody would give me any room to film this product. It was swamped every time I made my way by the booth to check it out. It spreads on pink and it dries a light green. Spread it on, get it ready, go do something else, come back and go, oh, it's ready, it's set, it's ready to go. They claim that it sands easier than their previous Rage line, some of the other previous products that they've had, the Ultra line. That's up to you folks to give it a try and see what you think. Next, I stopped by a booth called Muller Boxing. Probably butchering that, my German is nothing like it used to be. They are a German-based company. They had a line of tools that really caught my eye because they are corking tools and body tools, body dolly kind of tools for working with alloy materials. They are hefty, they've got a good weight to them, but they are composite bodied so that they have a nice finish on them that's not going to destroy the softer materials. It's not going to hammer out and stretch it with steel faces on everything. This is really great for those folks now working on a lot of aluminum bodies like the F-150s, things like that, or for those of us in the auto restoration world when we're making custom panels out of aluminum or working on older vehicles that were aluminum. They even had this big, massive kind of pry bar spoon thing. You could use that for getting in there and functioning like a spoon, prying on panels a little bit for some maybe PDR stuff, paintless dent repair. It was interesting. It was a big boy. It has some good weight to it. You'll actually see a little shot here of me holding it up as size comparison to myself along with a guy's backpack because nobody gave me space at SEMA. I don't have a measurement for it. Unfortunately, their website is terrible. Being a German company, I guess they haven't really paid attention to the US market as much as they should. Next up, I stopped by the AirCat booth. I checked out their quality sanders, but what really caught my eye at their booth was a couple of their new drills. They have a T-handle drill design in both a 3/8 and a 1/2-inch drill. The 1/2-inch version is a 0.7 horsepower drill, so a nice strong drill, almost a 3/4 horse motor. The T-handle design doesn't necessarily make the tool smaller to fit in tighter places, but it does allow you to hold it in a different way, so you can get into those tighter areas maybe a little bit easier. You're not pushing all the way at the back of the tool. And it is a low vibration design, so it's going to reduce some of that input to your hands when you're drilling on those bigger drilling jobs. And I also got to take a look at a few of their grinders. I have previously reviewed their 1/2 horsepower grinder, and spoiler alert, I didn't necessarily love it. It's not a bad tool, it just wasn't for me. However, their 1-horse one is kind of massive, but also really small. It's the longest 1-horsepower die grinder I've personally seen, but it's actually the smallest body size on one that I have seen. It was very similar to the body diameter of the 1/2 horsepower die grinder. It is larger, but not a whole heck of a lot larger. You can see my hand on it here, showing you kind of a size dimension difference of this thing. It's weird. It's over 9 inches long. So this would definitely be something I'd have to try out before I could recommend it. And last but not least, I stopped by the Picard booth. They have designs of hammers and dollies that you don't see out of the US manufacturers. They're made in Germany, they're intended to be a high quality hammer design. This is the first that I personally gotten to lay my hands on these tools. I was impressed with everything I saw. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see more about the Picard hammers, see what I think about them compared to maybe Snap-on and Martin tools, my go-to hammer lines. Let me know what you're thinking on those. And that was it for this video, folks. Thanks for checking this one out. I do have more tool stuff coming for more of the mechanical, auto tech related things. So you folks in the collision world will probably find that interesting as well. I even have some more stuff from AirCat that's going to be in that video that I just felt fit that better. Go ahead and subscribe so you can keep up to date with that. Drop this video a like if you found it interesting. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the products that I had here for you folks. And thanks for coming around.